The mountain town had never seen such a heavy snowfall in years. Temperatures had dropped below freezing, and the streets were deserted under thick layers of snow. Libo, a retired forest ranger, lived alone in a small cabin at the foot of the mountain. Since his wife had passed away, his only companion was a yellow dog named A-Yong, a stray he had once rescued from the woods. A-Yong was steady, loyal, and intelligent. Every morning he followed Libo wherever he went. That cold morning, as the sky turned gray and snowflakes thickened, Libo strapped on his old backpack and took his axe. "Just a short trip to gather firewood," he muttered. A-Yong wagged his tail and trotted faithfully behind him. The snow fell harder as they climbed. The trail blurred into a white haze, and each step grew uncertain. When they turned around a slippery slope, Libo's boot lost grip. He fell with a sharp cry and tumbled into a half-buried pit. Pain shot through his leg. He realized instantly it was broken. Wind howled through the trees, slicing at his face. He tried to move, but the pain was unbearable. "A-Yong," he shouted hoarsely. The dog rushed to the edge of the pit, barking anxiously, paws digging at the snow. Libo tried to pull himself up, but failed. Shivering, he gasped, "Go back. Go find help. Do you understand? Go!" A-Yong whined softly, then gave one last look before dashing into the blinding snowstorm. His golden fur quickly disappeared into the white. Time crawled. Libo's body grew colder, his breath slower. Snow piled on his shoulders. Just as he began to lose consciousness, a faint bark echoed through the wind. Then, another. Moments later, flashlights pierced the darkness. Voices shouted, "Libo, over here!" It was old Zhang, his neighbor, and 2 rescue volunteers. "Your dog came running to the village!" Zhang yelled. "He wouldn't stop pulling us this way!" They jumped down, wrapped Libo in a blanket, and carefully lifted him out. A-Yong circled them, barking anxiously, his fur covered in frost. As they placed Libo on the sled, A-Yong followed close beside, refusing to leave his side. Hours later, Libo woke up in the hospital, his leg wrapped in a cast. The doctor said he had severe hypothermia but would recover. The first thing he asked was, "Where's A-Yong?" A nurse smiled and pointed to the door. The yellow dog was lying quietly on the floor, tail thumping weakly when he saw his owner awake. A few days later, a photo appeared in the local newspaper. An elderly ranger sitting on a hospital bed, his hand resting on the head of a loyal yellow dog. The headline read, "Dog braves blizzard to save elderly man." Libo looked at the paper and stroked A-Yong's head gently. "This time," he said with a smile, "you're the hero of the mountain." A-Yong simply rested his head on Libo's lap, eyes half closed in peace. Outside, the storm had passed. Sunlight spilled through the window, glimmering on the snow like a quiet promise of warmth.